grab a little bit of white with this, and I'm just going to come in and do some little highlights now. So what I'm going to do is, since I have the white on my, I'm going to let my sun come from this direction, so we're just going to put a little, I'm going to put some sun on our house and on our post and stuff here. Okay, then we can just take some of that on down. And then we got some sunlight on our post. Now let's put a little sunlight on our birdhouse here. I think I got a little bit too much brown on there, so I'm going to wipe that off and just grab some white. Let's see if I can grab a little more white here. Here we have some sunlight on our birdhouse, and I'm just coming around here because I'm still playing, y'all. I am still playing with that thing. I love eyes on a fence post. Okay, so I've got my white, and I'm just gonna come around and touch up some sunshine here, and then I'm just gonna put a little on some of these barbs. I'm going to grab a little bit of that burnt sienna. I think I put too much. Oops. Wipe my white brush off, grab a little bit of the burnt sienna, and come back in here with some. Okay. Wipe my brush off again, come back with some white. So I'm going to grab my small bristle brush. I'm going to use my grass green, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush, and then I'm going to come up and kind of try to, that's not giving me enough of what I need. So let's grab some of this yellow and see if we can get some different color grasses going in here. I just want to cover up the bottom of it. I don't like the way the bottom is exposed, which I'm going to come in there with other things, so that doesn't matter. Okay, as you can see, we're just going to put some grass here. I like that. I really do like that. Now we can bring it up a little bit more if we want to bring some of these grasses up. Grab some more green. Just come in here. Okay. So I like that the way it's done. I know I need to put a little bird on here, right? I need something with some red to make it pop, right? So where do I want to put my little bird? If I put him here, I'm going to make him too small. I'm just thinking about putting him right here. So I want to do a little egg shape little bird. And then we'll bring his tails down, his tail feathers down here, and then we're going to just put his little head right here. That doesn't look too good. You want to dry, maybe do some of that off, but you want to hold his head up more. I don't know. Let's see what we're going to do here. We can do a circle right here for his head, so we can bring this down. And we can bring this down, and he can. Beak coming out this way. Do I want to do, I said tail feathers that way, but I'm thinking maybe the tail feathers might come back more this way. Yep. So here comes our red, right? Well, before we do the red, we're going to do him in white. So I'm going to use my number 2. I'm just coming in here and giving him an outline and some white, so I'll know. Let me give him a little fatter body, I think, right there. Let's give him a little bit bigger chest. There we go. Come on. And then let's give him a little round head. Right here. And then we'll just bring this down. We'll bring this down. And we're just going to kind of see the back side of him. We're not seeing the, we're not going to see the front of him on this one. He's kind of looking off. So we're going to have a tiny little beak right there. You may see part of the eye, I don't know. Don't even need to put, you can't really even see his feet from the way he's standing, so. Yep, there we go. That's our little red bird. That's the start of our little red bird. Okay. I'm coming back in here with my, try to bring you down where you can see the little bird better. My number 2 flat, and I'm just going to grab a tiny little bit of black on my, and I'm wiping a lot of it off. So I just have a tiny little bit of black on here, and I'm just going to come in really gently, just kind of fill in some shadowing on his, because you know these little birds have more gray on them than what we think sometimes. Okay, and I am going to grab a little darker gray, black, and I'm going to just come up in here and just kind of tap him around a little bit. So you're not seeing a whole bunch of his face, but you're seeing some. And then guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to give him those feathers that he needs so much. They could be laying down, but I really don't want them laying down. So I'm going to wash my brush. I'm going to come back with that white, with my number 2 brush, and I'm going to give him some feathers. dirty bees. I don't need much red, so I'm just gonna try to put very little on. I'm just gonna come in, if I have to add some more red, I will. But I just have that some red on. And I'm hoping that my white won't turn pink. I'm gonna come down here and start with the tail feathers. And I don't mind coming in and giving that a different, darker coat directly. There's the red starting. Just putting little feathers in here. Just trying to hold my mouth right. Just come in with a little darker red right in here. There we go. And I'm just fluffing him out a little bit right here. And if I need to put more red on, but you're seeing, well, we are seeing more of his face because the way I've got his head turned. So we'll come back and put some more black on the face and make him an eye. Like for him to have, I like to see the little feathers coming out. I can't even talk, can I? They are so cute when they get out there and two of those little males get to fighting. Oh, I tell you, they're cute. Okay, so I'm gonna, well, there's part of the red bird, y'all. I'm gonna go back in here and pick up some of the, I'm not cleaning my brush, I'm just coming back in here to give it a little more something. I think I'm going to change that. They do tend to have more gray on them than maybe I'm putting, but that's okay. I'll come back in there. I want to touch up the red anyway, so I'm okay. I'm going to use my liner brush with that golden yellow to work on his beak. So I'm just going to use some golden yellow with my 20/16. I think I gotta roll it out a little bit more though, because it's so tiny. And that's all I'm gonna do for his little beak. I'm not gonna go into great detail for it. I'm gonna use this same brush, wipe it off, and just grab me a dot of white, and I'm gonna come here and give him a little eye. And that's what I'm gonna do for his eye. Going into a bunch of detail there. Alright, so I'm back to my number 2 brush. I've got more red, I picked it up, and I'm just going to come in here and kind of cover up some of this. I'm smearing the black is what I'm doing, so I guess I won't be doing that right now, because got to let that dry a little bit more. That's okay, I'm okay. No, I'm liking that, because that's giving him that gray that they have on their backs. A little more. I'm gonna let that dry some, and then I'm gonna come in with some. All right, back with my. I've got my number 4 brush. I mean number 2 brush, and I'm just coming back in here and putting in just some streaks over that black. I've washed and cleaned my brush, and I'm going to use some white, very little white. I'm going to wipe it off on my brush, on my paper towel, and I'm just going to come in and give him a little highlights on his feathers. And then I'm just going to pick up some more red and just come back in here. And there's my little red bird.